Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Princetreppe back with another video. This one's a little different for the channel. Usually we do unboxing videos here, but right now we in preparation for the new console. I had to clean out the entertainment center, and we have this PS3 that we need to rebox and put away. I actually powered it on, and I told myself I wouldn't. And I said, let me just power it on just to see. And I got caught up in nostalgia. I gotta say, this was a clean system. I mean, the OS was snappy to me. It was snappy. It was minimalist, which was fine. They still kind of have the minimalist thing, but now it's more overhead, and it's sometimes gonna be a little laggy. But for the most part, it's still the most minimalist of the OSs, I believe. I don't want to put the Nintendo in there. It's just Nintendo's Nintendo. But yeah, it was. I must have got caught up for like an hour. First, I had to do an update just to check a game out. Then I got caught up playing this fighting game. I went to the arcades. It's like a Japanese style, Japanese fighter. And then I came home, installed it, and I never actually played it. And I was like, man, now I'll never play it because I'm reboxing this thing today. So I just played it for maybe a couple of minutes, but now I was doing other things because this system. This is back in the day, like when you used to use it almost like a media player as well. So I saw like songs I had stored on here, videos I had stored on here. I started playing some old music videos I had stored on here, and some songs, some funny video clips, just all kind of stuff. So I just got really caught up. So it took a lot of my time. When I did pull myself away, get everything together, I said, okay, let me start this video because I got to get in some pub tonight. I actually never bought a lot of games for this system. I bought this back in 2007. So I think it came in 2006. I got it in 2007. That was kind of content with 360, to be honest with you. But I got it because came down in price. I said, okay, it's down in price. I can buy it now. I got it almost right after that. I got GameFly, and I GameFly the hell out of every single PlayStation 3 exclusive I wanted to play. So all the Uncharted games, all the Last of Us. You name it, God of War, you name it, I rented it, I beat it, I sent it back. So the only game I actually do still have is not here. Well, not around me right now, but it's Tekken Tag Tournaments. That's the only game I have for this. A game came with this. I think maybe a couple years ago, I just unwrapped it and still haven't even played it. But that's this MotorStorm thing. I'm not a big motor dirt rally any type of guy. But yeah, I only bought one game the entire time I owned this system, and I owned it since 2007, which was well before the end of its life cycle. Because I think the life cycle ended in 2013, like October 2013, because the new system, PS4, came on November 2013. So that's the first time I looked in here. Empty, as usual. Right in front of me. Should I wrap this up in here? I guess I don't see why not. Just do it. You put the controller out the way. I won't break that. The reason I say this thing has a lot of technology that most gamers would have never used, and I say that because it might be a little dusty, but there's some ports in here like most gamers wasn't using no SD and SD minis and the CF port. They wasn't using those, and I don't even know what this other port's all about. There's something Pro. I never used it. Never used it. But I know most gamers wasn't trying to use half of that, But I remember this thing. I really wanted to get it too because I think it was the first one. Yeah, this was a Blu-ray player for me. So I was into them Blu-rays, So that was cool too. The 360 had an HD DVD or player or whatever, and you had to buy them. I was like, no, it's not happening. You give me about know how this goes in here? Yeah, I'll just pull this out. Oops. I stuffed it to the side. Get the controller in first. Get some cables. It's just a power cord. Like this system was all about the big bricks. It was all about they kept the power source internal. The bricks, I see the purpose because they double as a almost like a surge protectors to some degree, because if something hits, you know, you get a power surge, it hits that fries first before your system fries. Because like this is actually my second one. My first one, I think it was the 60. It was I think it was a 60 gig one, I believe. Correct me in the comments if you know this one. And 60 gig, this is 180 gig, and it had that option to play like PS2 games. Not that I had any, I don't want to play, but that's just what was there at the time. And then I think they had issues with lockups or something. I think they stopped booting entirely. So I ended up sending it off the PlayStation. They sent me this one, and I actually had some files on there I really wanted to keep. You know what I mean? And I was like, dang it, they got me. But let's go back in. Sideways. I made sure I wanted to put that cord in case this does go somewhere, or whoever ends up with it, probably still me. I don't plan on giving it away anymore. They have something to charge it with. That's USB to USB C, not C, USB mini. I'll just put this over here beside it. Think we got some time? We got some more time. So let's turn it into a 360 Reboxing video. Let's go. This is a controller that someone recommended to me. This was they call it, I forget what they call it. This D-pad switches, because normally it looks like this, and this D-pad kind of switches so you can use it better. Had better access to the inputs. So someone recommended it to me for fighting games, and it was a game changer. I forget what they call it though. Really do. This is my second 360, obviously, you know, Ring of Death, but I never got another new one, another original one. I went for the one where they fixed that Ring of Death issue with this, like, I think they call it the Elite, because it came with 250 gigs internal drive versus like, I don't know what it was, another 12 gigs, something low. If video cuts off, I'm sorry. I'm kind of stuck to 10 minutes, so I'll try to wrap this one up. Ah man, I haven't looked in here in years. I already put away the shoot.